Omitting relative pronouns means leaving out words like who, which, or that when they are not needed in a sentence. This helps make sentences shorter and easier to understand. We only omit them when they are the object of the relative clause and essential to the meaning. You can omit the relative pronoun when it is the object of a defining clause. Defining means the clause gives important information about the noun in the sentence. For example, in the sentence, "The teacher whom I met was very nice," the word whom is the object and can be left out. Here is an example. "The teacher whom I met was very nice." Here, whom is the object of the sentence, so we can say the teacher I met was very nice and it still makes sense. You can only omit a relative pronoun if it is the object of the defining clause. You cannot omit it if it is the subject of the clause. The clause must give essential information to the sentence to allow omission. If the relative pronoun is the object of a preposition, like in the phrase "the garden party," which I was telling you about, you can also omit the pronoun by placing the preposition at the end. So it becomes "the garden party I was telling you about." Here are more examples. The car which I bought becomes the car I bought. The girl whom he loves becomes the girl he loves. The house that we live in becomes the house we live in. Omitting makes sentences shorter and smoother. You cannot omit the relative pronoun if it is the subject of the clause. For example, "The man who called you is outside." Here, who is the subject and must stay. Omitting it would make the sentence unclear or wrong. To summarize, you can omit the relative pronoun only when it is the object of a defining clause. You cannot omit it when it is the subject or in non-defining clauses. Omitting makes sentences easier in speaking and in formal writing.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.